This shit's not fucking balanced, dude. This shit's not balanced, dude. What the fuck am I looking at? Hey guys, it's Rhinne. Tsareena just came out, new Pokemon Unite character, obviously, so I gotta make a guide for her. If you guys like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe, blah blah blah. Let's get into the guide. Tsareena seems to be a character that's pretty versatile in our items. The only mandatory item is going to be Muscle Band. Outside of Muscle Band, recently I've been running Razor Claw and Focus Band. Razor Claw because I don't feel I need the extra damage from the scope lens and I value the slow more. And then the Focus Band because my early game is extremely squishy and I don't like that. And living a little bit longer in team fights means I'll probably get like a heal off or something. And I don't really like the buddy barrier because you're spending most of your time in your ult anyway, and you're using ults at like really awkward places, so it's pretty iffy whether or not it's going to be able to get on an ally, so I haven't been running buddy barrier. I value the early game presence a lot more, especially on such a snowbally character. That being said, you can always replace either of those two items, the Razor or the Focus, with any of the other items I listed, Scope or Buddy. Alright, I guess to explain her moves, Razor Leaf does stupid amounts of damage if you crit. This thing does insane damage. Actually illegal. Even without crit, it's pretty good, but with crit, this thing does so much damage. Rapid Spin just goes through and spins. It's like Tackle from Rhinne. Her passive reduces duration of CC, I don't know how much exactly, and then once you become Tsareena, you get a blue bar above your head anytime you use a skill called Queenly Majesty. This blue bar will go up whenever you use a skill, or whenever you use your third boosted auto. What this blue bar does is, depending on which skill you use, you will get a bonus effect, and your skills will have a reset cooldown for that one use. So the skill usage from the blue bar is separate from your normal skill usage. If I use a skill here, Triple Axle, and I use Triple Axle again, you see my original Triple Axle was still on cooldown, even though I could do it. So we'll do it like this. We'll wait a little bit so you can tell. Triple Axle is a 7-second cooldown. See how it's at 2? They don't share the same cooldown. This is going to be important to know. So what you're looking to do is you're looking to try and start off with some blue stuff. And you go in and do some ignorant stuff. Go do some more ignorant stuff. Be even more ignorant. They just keep chaining into each other. See how ignorant this is starting to get? Really cool, right? So the proper way to play Tsareena is to manage this blue bar. The easiest way for you to learn how to do that is honestly going to be just playing it. I can't really like give you like a good way to say like, oh yeah, do this in this situation or whatever. All you need to know is in general, Triple Axle is going to be your best way of doing damage, and Dropkick is going to be your best way of chasing. You can also use Triple Axle to like avoid CC. We can talk about the abilities I use, Dropkick and Triple Axle. So Dropkick is just a dash, and it leaves it behind a field that slows and does a little bit of damage. Nothing really too big. I just use it because it's a fast dash like that. And then Triple Axle is a really important one. So what Triple Axle does is obviously it hits 3 times, but on each hit it gives you attack speed bonus. That attack speed bonus helps you stack up this blue bar fast. You see how slow it is to auto when I don't have Triple Axle up? Oh yeah, the boosted ability also does more damage. That's true. Right there, it looks like a 80% increase in damage or something ridiculous. So based off whether you use the ZR move or the R move, you can either get a shield from the bar or you can get healing. So if you use Triple Axle and like ease or something, you get a shit ton of healing. Okay, that's good enough. All right, you ready? There we go. Slight amounts of healing. Okay. You understand how Tsareena works now? Anyway, Tsareena is cool. I like this character a lot. Don't forget Triple Axle can ignore CC. You keep dashing forward regardless of the CC. You keep doing damage. I don't think Tsareena is stupid OP, but I think she's pretty fucking strong. She's A or S tier for sure. So basically the way her Unite move works is you bind the target kind of like Slowbro, so they can't full heal out of it, but if they full heal originally, it'll work like Charizard's ult, where it just goes to 90% instead and you don't get anything. So you have to make sure they're not unstoppable when you go for the ult, because when you ulted the Venusaur earlier, that's what happened. Anyway, they go in the air, you do some damage, you get a pretty big shield. Like if you look, that's without Buddy Bear. That's a pretty sizable shield. You just go ham. It's not too complicated of a Unite move. Good for isolating a single target. It does like 3k damage, it's not bad. For gameplay, let's start with talking about our early game. Razor Leaf can be used for great early game secure, especially if it crits. It does have a slight amount of range, and so you can use it pretty safe, and it has a good AoE, so you can also cleave whoever ends up trying to contest as well. I don't recommend playing aggressive early game because you're a very squishy character, so they can hard punish you. Even though you do have some mobility and you have some ability to fight, given Razor Leaf's damage, it's still not recommended. I'd wait until you get like levels to start fighting. And with that in mind, make sure you try to play pretty safe at Bs. You just want to look for last hits with Razor Leaf. Maybe you poke out the enemy a little bit with Razor Leaf. You don't want to like hard all in, start like auto attacking, taking a bunch of trades from say like a Lucario or something that's just gonna like burst you, walk away, and then burst you a second time to kill you and get all the Bs. Just try to last hit it with like Razor Leaf. You should be pretty safe with Rapid Spin. You should be able to get out of there and it'll be fine. If you're playing around the jungle, which is where I prefer to play her, then you can use Triple Axle. Maybe you could even look for kills at that point because you're already evolved and you're gonna have the attack speed bonus on Triple Axle, and you're gonna be able to heal off the Bs because of her boosted skill auto attack gauge thing. Once you've gotten out of the early game and you're into the mid game around like say like level 9 mid/late game, remember that you want to look for prime targets for your Unite move. So this would be like carries that you can like delete half their health bar instantly, like a Cinderace or whatever, and then you can go ham with Triple Axle resets. The healing and the cleave in team fights with Triple Axle are going to go absolutely insane. Make sure that you're weaving auto attacks in between the Triple Axles so we can constantly proc your boosted autos, so we can get more of the blue gauge in order to be able to get even more resets and blah 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 blah. You just want to keep going absolutely crazy because she can just spam abilities off cooldown and be a complete menace in team fights. Don't forget that the initial cast of your Unite can be cancelled by Unstoppable, so if they have like a Wiggly ult or they have full heals, you might want to try and bait those up where you try to look for Unites, or you try to use it at like a very awkward timing for them where you don't think that they'd use the Wiggly ult or something. You can use Triple Axle to dodge CC, so it won't technically dodge the CC because you're not unstoppable, but your Triple Axle will continue going even if you're like slept or whatever. So right when you're about to get CC'd, just throw out your Triple Axle and you'll continue doing damage, you'll continue getting your attack speed buff, and you'll continue moving forward to make it harder to hit you. You can play Tsareena as both an assassin and a peeler, so try to decide what to do based off your team comp. If your team comp has a lot of dive, you can go dive in really hard with like Grassy Glide or Chop Kick, and then just Triple Axle and then one-shot their backline or something. And if you need peel, well, you can tread tanks extremely easily with Triple Axle too, and you'll stay extremely high health. So you can play both modes, just it depends on what you need at that point in the game. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want more of this kind of stuff. It helps me out. It helps me out with the algorithm, you know, all that fun stuff. Anyway, until next time, take care.